Every single day, millions of men, young, old, married, single, are secretly asking themselves one uncomfortable question. Is ejaculating every single day actually harmless? Or is it silently damaging my body in ways I don't even realize? Most men ignore the topic. Others joke about it, but science has been collecting answers for decades, and some of those answers are honestly shocking. So before you decide that daily ejaculation is normal or healthy or something your body can handle without consequences, let me show you what really happens inside your brain, your hormones, and your energy levels when you ejaculate every single day. This information is something every man deserves to know. Most of us grow up without proper sexual education. Schools don't teach it, parents avoid it, and most men are left guessing about what's actually good or bad for their long-term health. That's why you're here today, to finally understand the science behind your own body. Ejaculation is not just a physical action. It is a biological event that triggers powerful changes inside your brain and your hormonal system. The moment you release, your brain fires a cocktail of chemicals: dopamine for pleasure, prolactin for relaxation, oxytocin for bonding, and endorphins that work like natural painkillers. But what most men never realize is that daily ejaculation keeps prolactin consistently high. An elevated prolactin can temporarily suppress testosterone. This is why so many men feel tired, unmotivated, emotionally flat, or foggy after daily release, even if they don't openly talk about it. Right after ejaculation, testosterone dips for several hours before returning to baseline. If this happens once or twice a week, it's harmless. But if it happens every day, your body never gets a break. And over time, this affects your overall confidence, strength, and drive. Daily ejaculation can also fatigue your nervous system. The body enters a deep relaxation mode each time you finish. But repeating this continuously confuses your natural energy rhythm. Many men start noticing brain fog, irritability, restlessness, poor focus, and reduced stress tolerance without understanding the real cause. They blame work, sleep, relationships, or a diet, when in reality, their nervous system is simply overstimulated. As the days turn into weeks, deeper changes begin. Your motivation starts dropping because daily ejaculation overstimulates your dopamine system. Dopamine is the chemical responsible for ambition, discipline, and focus. When you release every day, your brain gets used to quick pleasure instead of delayed rewards. This is why so many men who ejaculate daily feel lazy, uninspired, or find it harder to stick to goals. Gym performance may drop, consistency suffers, and small tasks suddenly feel heavier. Your brain becomes conditioned to seek instant gratification, and your willpower naturally decreases. Daily ejaculation also weakens the sexual response over time. When the nerves are constantly stimulated, sensitivity reduces. Many men eventually notice slower erections, weaker firmness, reduced intensity, and longer time required to finish. The body simply becomes desensitized. It's the same way people who drink coffee daily eventually feel less of a kick. The more often you stimulate the same pathways, the less responsive they become. Then there's the issue of nutrient loss. Semen contains zinc, magnesium, selenium, amino acids, and essential nutrients required for testosterone production, muscle growth, immunity, and mental sharpness. Losing these nutrients every single day without proper replenishment leads to a slow but noticeable energy decline. Many men feel unusually tired, drained after workouts, or older than their age. They experience little random discomforts, unexplained irritability, or weakened immunity, and the missing nutrients play a major role. A more dangerous effect happens in the brain. Your mind starts linking stress to ejaculation. Every time you feel bored, lonely, stressed, or anxious, the brain begins pushing you toward release because it has learned that ejaculation provides immediate relief. This creates a dependency loop. Maybe not a full addiction, but a strong emotional habit that becomes difficult to break. Men often use ejaculation as a coping mechanism without realizing it. Months or years of daily ejaculation create even deeper changes. Hormonal imbalance becomes more noticeable. A consistently high pattern of prolactin weakens libido, reduces testosterone signaling, and increases emotional flatness. The prostate also starts feeling the impact. Because the prostate plays a central role in ejaculation, daily release gives it no time to relax or recover over time. Some men develop prostate congestion, inflammation, or a heavy feeling in the pelvic area. They may notice pressure, discomfort, or difficulty fully relaxing the muscles down there. This is simply the body's way of asking for rest. Emotionally, daily ejaculation can reduce intimacy. If you combine it with adult content, the brain gets rewired to artificial stimulation. Real partners may start feeling less exciting. Emotional connection weakens, and the brain prefers the perfect digital illusion instead of real human closeness. In some men, this can lead to increased anxiety because hormonal instability, inflammation, poor sleep, and overstimulation all contribute to emotional imbalance. Many men privately report things they are ashamed to say out loud. They say they don't feel as masculine as before, or that their confidence feels lower, or that they feel mentally dull or less ambitious. They say they have lost morning erections, or their drive feels weaker, or they get irritated easily for no reason. All of these are common signs that the body is overwhelmed. But the good news is this: your body recovers quickly when you give it a break. Even a short break, 7, 14, or 21 days, can bring noticeable improvements. Energy levels rise, motivation comes back, dopamine stabilizes, sensitivity returns, the prostate relaxes, testosterone becomes more effective even if the total level doesn't dramatically increase. Many men feel sharper, lighter, and more focused during a break. They regain clarity, emotional balance, and natural confidence. Their workouts improve, their sleep becomes deeper, and their mind functions more cleanly. So, is daily ejaculation always harmful? Not necessarily. If a man is healthy and his body feels strong, daily release is not medically considered dangerous. But many men do experience lowered energy, reduced motivation, weaker erections, prostate discomfort, and emotional dullness. So the real question is, how does your body respond? If you notice tiredness, dependency, weaker drive, or lower confidence, your body is clearly asking for balance. Most urologists agree that 2 to 4 times per week is a healthy frequency for long-term balance, especially for men with busy lifestyles, gym routines, or high stress. This schedule keeps testosterone stable, dopamine healthy, prolactin normal, and the prostate relaxed. Ultimately, your body knows what it needs. You just have to listen. If you've been ejaculating daily and you feel any of the symptoms mentioned, you are not broken and there is nothing wrong with you. Your body simply needs recovery. You only get one hormonal system and one nervous system. And treating them well changes your entire life. When your energy, hormones, and sexual health are aligned, you feel unstoppable. Your body speaks to you every day through energy, motivation, and emotion. Now that you understand what really happens when you ejaculate every single day, you can make choices that support your long-term health, strength, and confidence. Take care of yourself. The strongest version of you is waiting.